All right, y'all, man, we got the Los Angeles Lakers with a full roster, man. They ready for the 2021-22 NBA championship campaign. Hey, we about to talk about it, man. We're going to run through every single player that they got on their squad now. Let's go. All right, man, the Los Angeles Lakers are a storied franchise dating back to the origins of the NBA. To make up for their performances last year in the postseason, the Lakers have made some impressive moves. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the NBA has never seen a team like the Los Angeles Lakers this year. Hey, Avery revamped themselves, and they pretty much built an invincible lineup. Hey, ready for the 2022 NBA championship. Let's talk about it, baby. Yes, sir. We got the king, LeBron James. Yeah, man. He's 36 years old. Hey, we're going to call him a PG. And he's 36 years old, and he's already considered the best of this generation. And last year, full of season stats, before he got injured, hey, he averaged like a little 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, almost 8 assists at 7.8. You know what I'm saying? That's 36 years old. That boy's a beast. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, man, LeBron James remains one of the most dominant scorers in the NBA. He's aggressive. He's a great finisher at the rim. He's a clutch shooter and arguably has the best sense in the game of basketball. Yes, sir, and his basketball IQ is unbelievable. And he has great court vision like Magic Johnson. And LeBron's defense abilities are commendable as well. We all know. Yeah, man. Hey, and we're all familiar with the familiar chase down signature block. Yeah, that he often execute on the move. But in recent years, King James has evolved himself into much of a magical playmaker. Kind of like I said earlier. Hey, whether it's slashing to the basket on defense, or anchoring plays down on the other end of the court, or breaking the team's momentum. Hey, LeBron, he just gets it done, man. Hey, no arguing that, all right? And next, we got our boy, Rajon Rondo. Hey, man, he's 35 years old, and he is the backup point guard. Okay, we got our boy, Rondo. He's a point guard. He's 35 years old, and he's already shown that he can be an effective ball handler right alongside of LeBron James. Hey, he can most certainly take some of the pressure off of some of the ball handlers, such as Westbrook and Brown, so it's going to be huge having him come off the bench. And also, with Rondo's playmaking, you have to expect players like Carmelo Anthony and Kendrick Nunn to get easy shots within that second unit. Hey, Rajon Rondo can also get buckets, certainly when, you need him in certain situations, especially during the playoffs. Hey, Rondo certainly will be a positive addition to the team, and he can help right away. Instant help. Instant noodles, baby. And with the Lakers winning the 2019-2020 NBA championship, hey, it's time for everybody who doubted and once again to apologize to Rajon Rondo. Oh yeah, next we got our boy, Brody Westbrook. Yeah, Westbrook is on his way, man. Hey, he's 32 years old. Last year he averaged 22.2 points per game, 11 assists last year, and of course he did a triple-double another year. Hey, man, but a struggle over the last few years has led Westbrook to garnering a bad reputation amongst fans and analysts. But Westbrook is one of the most polarizing players in the game, who can fit into pretty much any category, who can run the offense. You know what I'm saying? He can do that everywhere, man. We've seen it. And as for Russell, well, it's been an experience, which is honestly part of course with Brody, seemingly. Hey, on one hand, he can be absolutely amazing, dominating and exhilarating watching him, But on the other hand, he'll do some of the craziest things you ever seen on a basketball. Hey, make you wondering what the hell was he even trying to accomplish? And next, we got our boy Kendrick Nunn. Hey, PG, 26 years old. Yeah, man, Kendrick Young, 26, and over 123 games. He's averaged 15.0 points per game, and he's shooting the ball pretty excellent at 48, 38, 93 shooting splits last season. Yeah, man, illustrating just how efficient he can be as a combo guard when he can. And that sort of production should be anticipated. And he's comfortable on the ball and off the ball. And his ability to score in various ways is going to provide them with much compliments to their other new teammates. Yeah, man, they got it. And next, we got our boy Kent the Bazemore. Yeah, small forward, man. Kent Bazemore, he's 32 years old. And after losing KCP and Alex Caruso this offseason, hey, Bazemore's tenacious defense isn't just a luxury. It's going to be a necessity for the team. Not only did Bazemore have the second highest net rating on the Warriors last season at 5.9, that's a plus rating. But no Warrior had a bigger impact on the team's defense. Hey, man, the Warriors allowed 104 points per 100 possessions. When that boy Bazemore was on the floor, that's great news. Hey, and what he said, hey, the number skyrocketed to 111. Hey, the biggest differential on the team, so numbers don't lie. And both of the team's main perimeter defenders are gone, so the Lakers will need Kent Bazemore more than ever. Oh yeah, and we got this boy back right here. We got Trevor Ariza, man. He's 36 years old, man. Hey, 12 years after helping the Lakers win and raise the banner, Trevor Ariza, hey, he's back home. Yeah, man, where he belongs. And he's going to help the team raise another one. Ariza, small forward, hey, 36. Hey, he helped the Lakers back in 2009, right? Alongside of Kobe, the Bean Bryant, and Paul Gasol. He averaged almost 10 points per game and 4.8 rebounds for the Miami Heat last season. Now, we all know Trevor Ariza is not the same player that he was back in 2009, but he's still a valuable commodity for the Lakers in different ways. Hey, the timing is right. The situation is right, and hopefully the results will remember or mirror the last time he was in the Lake Show. Hey, that was a dozen years ago. Give me a dozen donuts. That was Jared Dudley's job. And next, we got our boy Anthony Davis. Hey, he's one of the younger guys on the team. He's 28 years old, power forward. He averaged 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3.1 assists last season. Hey, and along with Anthony Davis, the Lakers enjoyed him on his roster as a fantastic defender, and he's capable of scoring as well. And for the Lakers to have such an authoritative defensive figure amongst this team is nothing short of a blessing. Hey, amongst other things, Davis is the most dominant mid-range shooter in the NBA as well. His fadeaways and post-ups are priceless. They're going to be great for the Los Angeles Lakers scoring this year. But we all know AD's biggest weakness is it's his health, man. But when he's 100% himself, hey, Davis is undisputably still one of the best players in the whole entire NBA. So will AD keep the PF position, or will he play a little bit of center next year? I think he's going to play a little bit of both. Let's get it. And next, we got our boy Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, man, he's 37 years old. And last year, he averaged 13.4 points per game and almost 4 rebounds and 24 minutes a game for the Portland Trailblazers, and shooting 42% from the field and a career best at 40.9 from the three-point line. That's nice. And he has proven over the last 2 seasons that he understands his place in the NBA now, and he's willing to play a role, you know what I mean, and play a backseat role as a professional basketball player. Yeah, and over the years, he has become more of a spot-up shooter, which would definitely fit nice playing layered on the side of his boys AD and LeBron James. Yeah, Anthony Davis has the ability to score one-on-one in the post, too. That's going to be huge. So let's imagine how much a year can change when he joins the best friend, LeBron James. And next, we got DeAndre Jordan. Okay, the 6'11 Jordan is still only 33. He's only 4 years removed from an All-Star appearance back in 2017. So in addition, Jordan is a strong rebounder, averaging 10.6 rebounds over the course of his career, leading the NBA in 2 seasons, and that's not bad. He is also an excellent post defender who averages 1.6 blocks per game over his career once again. Hey, he's strong, and he runs pick and rolls pretty well, and will, do it just as well as anybody in the NBA. He has shown to be a capable passer in many instances, such as a short roll, and is impressive on switches as well. So, like it or not, DeAndre Jordan is likely the center of the future for the Los Angeles. And next, we got Dwight Howard. Hey, he's 35 years old, and he's a center. Hey, and even a decade removed from his back-to-back Player of the Year award, hey, Dwight Howard, 35, has been a storied NBA player. Yeah, when Dwight Howard was a member of the 2019-2020 team, winning the Lakers, yeah, he filled all 3 roles aforementioned, effectively during that season. However, Howard, he played almost a third of his minutes next to Anthony Davis, alleviating some of that wear and tear on the most valuable big man for the Los Angeles Lakers during the course of the regular season. And the Lakers thrived in those minutes at a plus 5.0 net rating, close enough to their plus 5.6 net rating as a team, and the 5th best in the whole entire NBA. And next, we got our boy Wayne Ellington. Yeah, Wayne Ellington, hey. Ellington found his way back into the Los Angeles Lakers spotlight. 6 years ago, he was removed from the squad, and that was his first stint with the franchise, but he's back. Yeah, man. Hey, the 33-year-old is coming off one of the best 3-point seasons of his career, knocking down 42% of his threes, on 6 threes per game. That's not bad. For context, that would have marked the best and have finished the first on the Los Angeles Lakers team last year, so he's going to upgrade, man. So another separator between Ellington and other traditional 3-point specialists is his creation ability. Yeah, per 36 minutes per game last year, Ellington averaged almost 4 assists per night. It's not remarkably high, but it's just enough to make him that much more versatile on the offensive end. rather than just being a 1-0 shooting specialist. Yeah, man, and here we go, man. We got our boy THT. He's the youngest player on the team, 20 years old. THT is the only one of the same age still to be kept by the Lakers, and hey, he's still a young and talented player of whom we saw step up in great strides last year. So we look forward to him this season. You know, and last year he averaged 9 points per game, which is pretty good. 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Not too bad for a 20-year-old, yeah. THT has many tools in the kit, and that bag is full of tricks, yeah. His 6'4" frame is a good size for shooting guards, yet he doesn't play like a prototypical one. He can't slash inside the basket, and he possesses the ability to make good moves once he's inside of the paint. And with supreme talents like Brody, AD, LeBron James all playing together, this will help THT grow and improve as a player overall. And last but not least, we got our boy Eminem, Malik Monk. Hey, he's 23 years old. Hey, last season, hey, the shooting guard scorer, hey, he put up capable numbers, you know, putting up some nice numbers in a small amount of time. In 15 games last season, he played at least 25 minutes per game, averaging 19 points per game while shooting 46% from the field, and that was on 7.5 attempts per game. So in conclusion, as it stands now, the Los Angeles Lakers have 9 players aged 32 or even more older. You know what I mean? Entering this 2022 NBA season, yeah, the age of the Los Angeles Lakers roster is a plus, not a drawback. So let's just see what happens. The games have to be played. Leave your comments below. Let's go.